ended up with that. But these consistency rules, bro. Read the rules before anything. But the consistency rules, man. We lost out on 2,000 because I lost $112 on the trade. So read your rules on the prop firm, but I ain't tripping on that. Shout out GL to Jesus, we got it now. Like at least the shooter say, I understand it. Started off, testing the market. I might not be doing GG no more. I ain't holding you. Well, the 2 o'clock, I'm only doing that 2 o'clock breakout. If I don't hit that 2 o'clock breakout, I'm done. But slow, just testing. Like I say, GB, that wasn't working out, so F it. Try what's that, Dows, whatever? I don't know what that is. But YM for Forex, basically. Look at that. Bam. 930, bro. I did this one person strategy. All this stuff free, bro. You do not pay for nobody course. Don't pay for none of that stuff, bro. Everything is free on YouTube. Just find your taste of strategy that you do. I do breakouts and scalping, so I just stick with that. Then I just watch other stuff and I might trickle it in, but I just stick with scalping and breakouts. So I got my breakout times for each session, and then right now I'm Gucci at scalping gold. I think I did all right with Dows, but gold is my sweet spot. But here we go. Bam. I actually was higher than this, but the consistency rules, I was like at 105 and you need to be at 15. I did get that bad boy down to 50, but then I started hitting a losing streak, and then next thing you know, I tried to hit another trade and they was like, your account has been breached. Then I hit them up like, well, yo, what happened? I'm like almost 2,000 over in profit. They said, oh, you went 112 over the 500 per trade loss. Man, that BS, boy. Y'all lucky, cause I was about to be out this truck today. But here we go. Bam. Hitting. Oh, I'm using the tablet. Don't mind my messed up screen. Let me show you the beginning though. Show you Dow, whatever, Dow. Started that bad boy 930, somewhere around there. Hold up, let me go back. Let me show you. 930. So you gotta be up 9:30 a.m. for that strategy. But I be up at 2 a.m. every day, so I start my trading at 2. I'm trying to collect. But we ain't do good on GG. So it was 50-50, but this is all Dow right now. Well, that one right there was USDGPY. I'm just gonna stick to the pairs I like. Gold, I like the Dows now. GG for 2 a.m. in the morning for that breakout. And I got another strategy for closing, but that's what NAS or oil, either or. But back to YM, if you're doing futures, this is YM. Now I just took down my lot size. Since I started off at 8 after I got them that band at the beginning. Now if I would have I might forget doing them little challenges and just go ahead and get straight to an instant funded account, but I got found a funded account that got no consistency rule and no daily drawdown laws. Cause the way I trade, I needed to float a little bit in negative to bounce back up. Unless I would have that consistency rule stretch where I had to tear it up. But back anyway, we still on Dow, hitting, scalping on Dow. So I'm Gucci, hitting. Now, this is when I found out about the consistency rules and all of that. So we're done with Dow, because Dow was moving slow, to be honest with you. But it took off in that morning. But you still can scalp. You just got to put the lot size up. I was scalping at 4, then I turned it down to 2 after whatever. I don't know what to say right now. I'm low-key hyped, but pissed at the same time. It's crazy. But either way, we going. So this is gold. Now gold, it's still the same setup, like with all my setups that I basically do for each pair, still almost the same setup. But since gold do a lot of pullbacks and reversals, a lot of people don't like to do the pullbacks or the reversals. Me, I'm getting in. When I see that momentum go, like that bad boy start pushing, so I hit back to the 5 or back to the 15 just to make sure, see stuff lining up. If I get 2 good confirmations, oh, I'm definitely entering. I scalp on the 2 minute on the other ones, but with gold you can't scalp on the 2 minute because it moves too fast. So I still got the gold up, even though they paused the goddamn account. But either way, I'm probably just gonna go straight to instant funding so I can skip all of this. But I gotta find a prop firm that got no consistency rules, no daily drawdowns. I don't care about the max loss, cause that helps me out. Like that gives me like, all right, fool, you can't go past this. Cause I'm like offset of this. Boy, I'm addicted. I do this all day. But either way, back to what I was saying, I'm getting amped. So we on gold right now. Let's go. Just scalping, trying to get that consistency rule. See, I took a big behind loss. But at this time, my loss was only like at, I think it was like at 7% on the thing. If they ain't had a consistency rule, I would have been out. But it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Because you know why it didn't matter? Back at it. Still on gold. Still on gold. And they talking about, but see, they don't like to chase reversals and stuff. You see, I went from the sell to the buy. I'm going to chase them reversals. That's how you hit. Once the reversal come back, you going to double up on the next one. But you can't do it at the same time, because then they be talking about like hedge funding and all that. Is it raining? Oh, either way, yeah, I got to do this while driving truck. So, shout out to GLG Jesus, anything is possible. But, back to this. Hitting, that's why I was even tripping. So basically, that canceled out. I'm up back 500. So, what you find out, you're not going to win every trade, but with your strategy is the win-risk ratio. Now, I'm not a pro or veteran like them, how they were doing a long position, fair value gap, all of that. I look at this, see that bad boy line up. If it starts to switch, click back to my 515, see how that bad boy moving, go back to the 1 when you do gold. Do not scalp anything for your setup, I guess. Like that, I got it on the 5 minute. If I might see something close out, I go back. But then again, if I see that 5 start pushing up, I'm going back to the 1. I'm checking, make sure it's pushing up more. I'm going right in. And I don't do no stop loss really, unless it starts stagnant a little bit. But gold, nah. Only on this consistency. But look, back at it. So then I was like, all right, I'm cooling. Look, I could have been out of this, bro. Consistency rules is ASS, bro, but it's straight. Cooking, got all of that back. At this point, I'm over 2 bands, bro. I could have been out of here. But still got to stay the consistency rule. We're still on gold. People scared to shade gold. I like gold. Maybe because I be hooping or sports. That momentum, look at that. What's a loss? We right back. I'm back on that one alone. I'm back up $80. A little 5. You see, I'm just trying to get a consistency rule, bro. If they ain't had that crap, it'll be over. Then that's when I just started losing it. That one right there. That's the one that took me over. So that's why you do need a stop loss. Right there. 500 over per trade. That's that 112 right there. But they still letting me trade though. Back at it. Look, I would have covered if it was a loss though. BS consistency rule. Well, not with that little 210. Well, basically I would have covered that little loss. But they was like, oh no, that's what it ended. Man. And now I gotta drive this BS truck.